everything you and your money need to know. By US Sprint, we're building the first and only 100% fiber optic network clear across America. By Mobil 1 synthetic motor oil. Mobil 1 protects your engine better than any conventional motor oil. And by the financial professionals at Payne Webber. This is the Nabisco Masters, Cliff Drysdale and Fred Stolle. First set of the Jimmy Connors-Brad Gilbert match. It's the second match of the night. In the first match, Ed Berg beat Cash in 3 sets. To follow this, Machir and Wielander. This is the first night of the Nabisco Masters, and we'll be going through next Monday night, which is when the best of 5 set final will be played live on ESPN. Connors was looking at that, thinking, I'd love to hit it, but I know it's going a little wide.
Did he ever? He thought, oh, I want to bounce this one into the crowd, but let's save the energy.
Look at that. Gilbert 46% off first serve. That hurts. And Connors 86. He's always up there. Actually, he's not usually quite that high, but Connors is always at least 75% on first serves, unless it is a very windy day.
And the reason for that is that he does not go for big cannonball first serves. It's 3/4 pace with a bit of controlled spin on it.
13-15. Versus.
No pace on that shot from Gilbert. Caused the error.
Game Gilbert.
Brad Gilbert holds on to serve for the first time easily. He held the last serve game up, but he was in all kinds of trouble before he came back. So it's 4 games all in the first set. Players having had so much difficulty holding serve earlier on, things seem to be settling down somewhat, but with Jimmy Connors, you never know, because frankly the very best part of his game is the return of serve. He asked the other players in this tournament about Connors and how come he's enjoyed such longevity. They say desire, will to win, one of the best minds in the game. Competitive spirit. Four games all. It's love 30 now against Connors' serve. And you see Connors' unforced errors are still climbing, and Gilbert's have stayed around about the 3 for quite a while now. And that's the strong part of his game. He doesn't give anything away, Gilbert. Play against him, and as they say in that commercial, Fred, you earn it. And you beat him. Oof, very close.
Gilbert can't believe he missed that one. Early part of this set, Connors came to the net half a dozen times, put the pressure on Gilbert. Gilbert has just stood his ground and hasn't been rushed at all, sticking with his game plan.
If he hadn't have missed that backhand pass, he would have had 3 break points. It's 15-30.
The crowd very hushed at the moment. Now start to get in at the moment to try and get their man Connors back into this.
Last year there were no Americans in the Nabisco Masters. This year there are 2, and you're watching them both. Break points. And Brad Gilbert has broken serve also for the 3rd time in the match. When we come back, it will be Gilbert serving for the first set at 5-4 in a moment.
A smart do-it-yourselfer's game plan includes a run to a True Value hardware store, where it's easy to see that the GE Miser floodlight and fixture gives you lots of light without a lot of electricity. It's just $7.66. Then add some color with a green, red, or blue floodlight, just $6.79. And a GE 100 light miniature string-along set. Choose assorted colors or clear, just $8.99, less a $2 mail-in rebate at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
Or try caffeine-free Diet Coke. Same great taste as Diet Coke without the caffeine.
Just for the taste of me, Diet Coke.
If you had been down at courtside, Fred, you would have heard Jimmy Connors, who reportedly from the sidelines, when he was changing in, say, can't breathe, can't play. So obviously he is hurting, chest, ear, cold, flu, who knows. He wouldn't tell me, not that I asked him the question, and I think only because he doesn't want to have it known particularly. I always liked the Australian way about you guys when you said, look, if you're on the court, you're okay.
Well, Connors certainly is a believer in that philosophy also. There'll be no excuses. But Brad Gilbert now serving for the set.
2 points from it. 30-love. I think Jimmy Connors is thinking he's playing by far the easiest looking draw anyway in his section, Fred, because the other 2 players, see him bending over and coughing, or Ivan Lendl and Boris Becker. It's going to be a tough weekend for him. And week. He'll get it. Oh! I want to hear you explain that one away, Fred.
He's got to be bitterly disappointed at that one, because Gilbert takes a great stretch here, slips over, and Connors has the entire court as Gilbert tries to get up to make that one right in the top of the tape.
And that shot missed by Connors gives Brad Gilbert 2 set points.
Gilbert at that occasion pretty much looking for the lob, and Connors going for the two-handed passing shot. You can see coughing and spluttering again. Certainly not himself. But you can't take anything away from Brad Gilbert. It's difficult when you know your opponent is in that situation. You still have to bear down, concentrate, and win the match.
This is another set point. Well, maybe to some extent anyway, an early Christmas gift from Connors to Brad Gilbert. All the unforced errors uncharacteristically from Jimmy Connors, and Brad Gilbert's holds on to serve. And if you look at it from Gilbert's standpoint, if he can hold on and win this match, and he could repeat against Boris Becker what he did to Becker during the US Open, well, he'd make the semi-final, even if he didn't beat Ivan Lendl. And you know those thoughts are going through his mind. Connors, on the other hand, could do the same thing if he wins, but he's a set down.
Connors doesn't get a break either. If he comes right back tomorrow night and plays Boris Becker. Second match tomorrow evening.
Ivan Lendl makes his first appearance tomorrow night in the first match. That'll be at 6 o'clock. He plays Gilbert. It's his first double fault.
It's the only one he served tonight. Yep.
The intensity isn't there, Fred. You can tell that he's not feeling 100%. 30-all first game, second set.
30-40.
And here's the first breakpoint opportunity of the second set. And again, it is against Connors, who was broken 3 times in the first set.
Use.
And you can hear Brad Gilbert talking to himself because he knows the situation there. He just had to try and make that return, floated it long. Got to make Connors play that one, as he said.
Advantage Gilbert.
23 unforced errors in the match from Jimmy Connors, and well, the first set only lasted 10 games. See why he's in trouble. Breakpoint.
Well, it was here just a couple of years ago that Brad Gilbert made his presence felt when he defeated John McEnroe in the first round of this event. There's that good swinging serve, gets Gilbert way out of court. And the return is short, opens it up for the two-hander.
Roger and I talked about that, Fred, up here just before you got up here, and I said that I thought that may go down in history as one of tennis's most important matches. Not only for Brad Gilbert, but for John McEnroe, who, when that match was over, said, I'm going to take a break for 6 months, and never has been able to come back. Third break point for Gilbert. First game, second set.
Well, the heart is still there for Jimmy Connors. You haven't seen him do this too often tonight. On a second serve, creeps it in and then attacks the net. Gilbert just floating the backhand back, and the two-handed volley back behind his opponent.
Problem is he doesn't get much on that second serve, and that's why he doesn't follow it into the net much.
Advantage Connors.
And now game point for Connors.
Game Connors.
Connors holds on to serve. First game, second set. This is the Nabisco Masters from Madison Square Garden in New York. We'll be back with more of the second set in a moment.
Mobil 1 synthetic motor oil. No matter what you drive, or how you drive, or where you drive, or what conditions you drive under. With Mobil synthetic oil technology, there's no finer engine protection anywhere. Mobil 1, on the leading edge of Mobil motor oils.
Light up the night, sun goes down.